Hey, this is Stacia. It's time for a training game on chess.com. I'm going with the lazy display again. Sorry. Started a new job this week with Progressive Chess full time. And I'm also doing many students on the side still. So, it's a little bit of a meat grinder. So, cut me a break. I also want to do my chess training. Let's go ahead and do 1510. So I'm back over 1800, and of course that's great, but I need to get to 1900. So let's see if we can play some chess. Okay, we got somebody here. Why is the sound not on? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so they go d4. Okay, I'll play my normal repertoire, even though I feel like I should stop doing that and play some weird stuff. Let's just go knight f6. If c5 takes, at the very least I could play e6. If they do take, it's like a queen's gambit accepted, but okay, so definitely knight c6. Well, if knight c6 and they take it, e6, b4. I guess I have knight takes b4. And on queen a4 check. I still have knight back to c6. They could put some pressure there, but my bishop's still on c8. So I think this is fine. So I'm going to play knight c6, actually. Okay, definitely queen b6 now. Now I have this bishop c5 move. I don't think they can take because I take on b2. When they actually accept this line, it's not all that easy to play as black. Like I've actually lost games, but I know it's good for black, so we're gonna do it anyway. I like the complications anyway, so. But I'm not one to grab material. I want to checkmate, so. But in chess you have to do what the position demands, really. So if the position demands I grab material, that is what I will do. But if they move their queen away and they don't take, then that's a minor concession. Yes, they went here. That allows me to go c4, which I will do. Okay, and now we're going to play this, I think a good version of this. Ooh, knight a3, okay. So I have seen this knight a3 thing before. It looks extremely concerning because, they're going to just come in and fork us. Pretty simple. So how do we stop them? Oh, I remember studying this, and there's some crazy, like if e6 and knight to b5, I think we literally move our king. Just go king d2 or something. Can I get away with that or not? If I can, I'm probably going to play it. Honestly, I'll probably do it. Because e6 makes sense. I can't play b5. Knight a7 seems awfully. Knight a7 just seems like a complete overreaction. Like, why am I doing that? I want to continue making good moves, not crappy moves. So I'm thinking e6, knight b5, king d2. Can they kill me there? I don't think they can. Let's say they go b3, trying to open up the position. Well, that wouldn't even work because I simply take. They can't even take back because I would win the rook. I'm going to go e6. And king d7 was the idea. So there you go. I do like this pattern where the king guards the critical squares the knight can jump into. His Royal Highness himself is doing the dirty work. Rook a5, a4? Who would that favor? Probably bishop e7 is warranted here. Knight e4 is also definitely a move. Because I could literally challenge that knight. It seems a little slow. Let's say they castle, I jump in. They could play a4, I guess. And then when I take, that rook's defended. So it seems a little slow. I do think that maybe bishop e7's in order here. Am I wrong? They still castle, so. What if I go here to provoke a4? Do I want that or not? Then I go bishop e7, then they castle. This all seems like normal stuff, really. So probably I just want to do this to coordinate, and I don't have a lot of time, so maybe I should just do it and go from there. I see some ideas to pin the a pawn with the other rook, so okay. I'll play here. Knight h4 could be a move. h3. So now I definitely like this move, right? Now if a4, I go here. Like, why didn't they castle? They should have castled. Because then I'm threatening the knight. The knight will have to go somewhere. Back to a3. Then I take. I think they messed up kind of bad. I guess they could always just trade off the knight as well, but I feel like I'm just going to be a little bit better in that position. So I'm going to play here. So if I go here, they go, let's say here. Take. They could also move the bishop, but no, I like it. It's just that pressure on e4 is real. Like, I'm just gonna do this, I think. I'm threatening rook takes knight due to the pin. I love playing moves like king d7. I don't know. It's just like I just like chess that like looks weird but is actually strong. That's my favorite kind of chess. Sometimes it's the wrong approach though. Sometimes you just got to play simple. But in this particular line, I feel like king d7 was strong. We'll find out after the game. But the way the game's playing out, I like this. Although I think h3 was a misstep. Like, that's just too slow. You can't do that, you know. Okay, so I cannot win the knight now, but I can win the A pawn. And I don't see why I wouldn't do that. It's a pawn. So I'll take it. Now I'm threatening the rook. So it comes with tempo. I'll pre-move this one. There's no other move really. Just gotta recapture it. They're probably planning knight h4, but I don't know that I'm like concerned about that at all. What's kind of funny is after knight h4, I could just play like bishop c2 and put the bishop on b3. And in the meantime, then I'm threatening discoveries. Right, so I'm talking about if they play knight h4. So, and I can, well, I can't challenge them here. That is the thing. So I would have to play, they did do this, interesting. I'm a little surprised. I'm suspicious now. I am suspicious. I just want to go here. This seems like the natural, move. Because I want to play knight e4 anyway, and I'll do so with tempo. And then their knight has no improving moves. So I'm going to just follow my intuition here. Could have considered this, but I don't know why I would double my pawns like that. Then the pawn on d3 would either be very strong or very weak. I'm not sure which. Maybe both. So they do attack that. Just follow my idea, very simple. They go back, yeah, all right. Probably knight e4 is on the menu now. Is rook a5 better though? Their knight has a problem, right? And they have to, they would have to jump in the position, which they actually can jump here. I'm not sure what that does though. I'm actually wondering if d5 is a strong move. If they take, we take, they take. Yeah, it's not good enough. So knight e5 then. I think knight e5. Rook a2 is the other one. Oops. Actually, rook a2 might be stronger. They might have to go here, and then knight e5, and their knight's really tied down. And I'm threatening stuff like this. So I think I will go here. Okay. trying to be precise. I say jump here, here, here. That's no good. This move, like, he gets in my position, but what is he doing? There's no actual threat. So I'm not worried about that move. What could I be worried about? I mean, they could do this, forcing me to a good square. So I'm not worried about that. I really feel like we're just doing well here. Okay, I didn't even see a check for some reason, but I also did glance at this earlier and I thought I'd just take it. So pretty much have to take, I think. If I don't take, and I go here, they check me. They're on this. Like, I gotta take it. Let's say take and bishop takes, because that would be the most annoying. I just take here. I mean, why not? Right? Just why not? If they take with a pawn, oh, they did. Then knight e4, I thought. Knight e4 is good. And now their bishop's not a good piece anymore. So I'm pretty happy with this. I guess they can put their knight on d6, but I love that my king's like ready for the endgame already. So king d7's like totally justified at this point. Also, I just think it was a strong move, but even though it looked unusual. Plus, it helped that I studied some stuff before. Okay, so they're going to take my bishop. So now I definitely want to take here. And if they take this, I go here. Although taking with a pawn might be even better. Because then I'm on their bishop. But I think this is warranted for sure. Do they have any kind of threat? I don't think so. Yeah, this game is actually going very well. Seems like a pretty easy game. Okay, now do I want to take with a pawn or a rook? The rook actually threatens to win another pawn, and it looks really hard to defend, so I think that's good enough. I'm going to go with that one. I've been feeling down about my chess, and I've kind of taken almost like a slight break from competing over the board. Slight break because I'm definitely going back very soon. And I signed up for the Kings Island Open today, so yeah, so obviously I'm not on a real break, but I did stop caring about my own chess for like on and off for the last 3 months or so. I mean, I could take this, right? Like, go ahead and take my knight. I take your rook with check. They have the two bishops, but I should just be up tons of material. So I could take, I think. And if they don't want to trade, they have to move their rook. But their rook has no like immediate threats. So I'll play here. Remove this. Okay, they did that. They are going to win a pawn. That's kind of annoying. knight's hanging, so... Think about this move. Oh my gosh. I can hear coyotes outside. Can you guys hear that? I live like in the metro parks, and so there's a lot of like wild animals, and like sometimes I hear some crazy stuff. There's like tons of owls and coyotes, and okay, anyway. I'm not in time pressure yet, so I should actually like I think I do like this move. It just intuitively seems right. It guards this pawn, which would be the next target, and at the same time saves my knight, so I'm just playing it. I think I messed up though. I should not have played the whatever I did. I did win a pawn. All right, so I should, but they get their pawn back. I'm allowing more counterplay than I should, but it's still totally fine. Honestly, I like king c7. My king's a bully. He just is. I mean, what are you going to do? This? My king's just a bully. He's mean. I've just got like the God King this game. My king like defends and attacks. He does everything. He's not afraid of anyone. All right. So they go back. I mean, I want to play b5, but I can't really do that. So maybe I go rook b3. They can try to come in this way. I don't see why I should be afraid of that, though. Keep thinking about this move, too. Just gain some space over here. Weakens this pawn. Not sure it matters. Playing this. Just gotta follow my intuition. Oh, I'm in time pressure. Okay, I knew that would happen. I feel comfortable, though. I feel like this position's like pretty easy to play, and I mean, take. It's no problem, and why not just go b5 now? Let's improve our position. Okay, they go there. Take. They're gonna go check. They let go of this square. So d4 comes to mind. Also, if your opponent has two bishops, keep the position closed. And those bishops will be close to useless. So we'll just follow that principle here. This looks completely winning. These pawns are 3 connected passed pawns. That's like worth a piece or more, especially since they're fairly advanced. They'll be even better if I can get them to the second rank. So that will be the goal from here. After that, sacks will be abundant. Okay, so they're going to check me. Oh no, they're going to check me. Well, I have this move, so I'm not afraid of it. I could attack this. They go here. Then I pin them if they check me. But if they don't check me, just go here. Let's see if they want to. Okay, I'm going with this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. I think I just go here though. What's wrong with this? Do they actually have bishop a3? I think they do. Dang it. Okay. What about this move? Take my rook, I go here. Nah. Looks very strong. But I need the knight to guard the check. So I still think I'm fine, but I could have did this better. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this really. I messed this up. Oh, I'm low on time now. Okay. I actually think we're still okay though, believe it or not. Okay, I'm not gonna comment. I wanna win. Winning is good. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was checkmate. Okay, well. I think I just panicked at the end, but why didn't I know that was checkmate? Well, part of the reason was I didn't see right away that my bishop guards the pawn, which I should have seen, but... Okay, let's look at this one. Did I play halfway decent or not? I think so. I think it was really good, but I almost messed it up. It looks like I did mess it up, according to the graph. Oops. So, yeah, I just get in time pressure, and then I make a lot of mistakes. But it looks like I played well until that, so that does mean a lot. Okay, that's not brilliant. It's theory. Queen b3. I definitely knew c4 was right. And now here. Okay, now in the opening, I always like to learn something, so let's just analyze real quick. So one thing I want to look at is if they accept this sacrifice. I take here, and they can play stuff here. Like what, though? Like they could play, for example, bishop e2. I take. And they could play something like queen c2. And the idea is they're trapping my queen in here. So it's kind of annoying. So I want to see what the engine thinks I should do here. I would think just knight e5 or e6, play normal. Computer thinks g5 or c takes d4. So I'm probably wrong. We probably need to take action right now. Yeah, otherwise white's better. They're going to win the queen. They just castle. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like, they're ready to move the knight, and our queen is trapped. So, we have to play precisely here. I'm shocked at g5. I mean, like, what? What is g5? I mean, what if they just take? Computer says, yeah, then we go knight e4. Okay, like, what? I guess we're double attacking this. Wow, so that was the idea. Why can't I just go knight e4 right away then? If knight e4 right away, castle. So the whole point of g4 is that it gains a tempo. That is crazy stuff. It gains a tempo. Wait, that doesn't work, does it? What if they castle now? Then we take on d4. Knight takes on d4. So part of the idea is bishop g7 apparently. Which does, I do see that it x-ray defends like this. Okay, this is crazy. This is hard for me to understand. I don't understand this g5 move, but okay, this I can understand. So knight e4 is a blunder because they're going to go here. And we can't get our queen out. Now we could take, which is probably what I would do. Let's say they take back. Yeah, e6, and then like, can't they just move the knight, or what do they do here? If they move the knight, they undefend c3. So we could play queen c3. Yep, and then black's fine. So they would have to play precisely here with bishop b5. Because that creates a threat. They're going to take and fork us. So now we have to play rook c8. Okay. But now, the knight's pinned again. If we play rook c8, then again, there's no other move to defend it. So then they go knight f to d2. Ah, maintaining control of c3. Okay, so I probably take it, though. And then they take. And at the same time that they're taking, they're discover checking the queen. And they took away defensive c3. So, yeah, so that is... those lines are not, like, all that easy if they actually take the bishop. But they are good for black. All right, so after queen b3, which Engine calls a mistake, I went c4. I'm familiar with these kind of structures. Knight a3 I thought was a good approach, but computer doesn't like it. It actually thought, well, once it thinks about it, they're all kind of the same. So whatever, I think knight a3 is good. So I go e6. Doesn't like e6. Okay, computer's on low depth. It's like telling me e6 is inaccurate with the question mark or whatever. But if you look at what it wants, it says e6. So the engine's on low depth. So e6, knight b5. And it says king d7 is a mistake, but I bet you it's a good move. I thought this is very strong, and it is actually. So you can see it here if I let the engine run. King d7 is already number 2, and I bet you that it would go to number 1. And I want to prove it, so I'm trying. I guess it likes rook a5 better, but with the idea of this. So like if I went rook a5, I was thinking on rook a5, so rook a5 is better because we want to invite the knight in. That is very nice. I actually like it a lot. We're inviting the knight to come in because we want to play king d7. And now the knight's a little bit misplaced, right? Like we have ideas of d5 and we have ideas of bishop d6, and our rook got improved actually because we'd love to get the other rook to a8 behind it. So this is a stronger move. I agree. I like rook a5 a lot. King d7 is also good, just not as precise. All right, but they went bishop e2. Says they should have went knight e5 check right away. And if knight e5 check, probably have to take that. If they take with a bishop, I'm not too upset, I don't think. I would play bishop e7. I see the engine likes it too. Rook a5, I would also think about that. So, yeah, and I feel like we're just coordinating with these moves. It's kind of easy to play. And we've got the critical squares covered, right? Like the bishop and knight are working together on these squares, on these dark squares, but we just cover them with the king. It's really kind of a cool idea. So this worked during the game. Now let's get to, yeah, h3 I thought was terrible. And it is. They're calling it a miss, but I mean, that's just a mistake. Like, I would just give that a question mark. It's just too slow. It does nothing. Like, what are you doing with that? So, rook a5 it likes. This part of the game, I felt really comfortable. Looks like I played all the best moves for the most part. And then I mess up somewhere, and I want to analyze that part. This part was good too, which I thought it was. Right around here. Probably right here. Wow, computer likes my moves. It's kind of insane. It says all of these are good. What? I thought I was in trouble here. Bishop f1. I go here, allowing bishop c1, which is the best move, but black's just so clearly winning that the computer thinks it's fine. Wow. Rook a4 is excellent. Yep, it wants to take with a pawn. c3 is best. Wow, so I actually played this part of the game good. King c6 is a miss. Okay, so if I push and they take here, then I have check, I guess, winning the bishop. So they can't take it. I would think they could sack the exchange, which is what the engine's saying. But if they do this... Ooh, white's winning. So... yeah, actually that just wins, doesn't it? Because like if I take the bishop, they take that way, and that's not good. Now I have no pieces. So if I take this way, white wins. We have to play like queen right now. Crazy. Okay, well, so king c6, I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with this stuff. I don't know if the engine's on low depth or what, but I would not play this because I would see they're going to sack the exchange. I'm always paranoid about that. And the bishop's hanging, so I do not want to play that. Instead, I like my move better. Yeah, and black's still doing well. All right, they go here. I was in major time pressure now. Instead of bishop d8, what should we do? I wonder if king d7's a move. No. I see now the engine's giving knight b3. So knight b3 again. Knight b3. Let's say they sack the exchange. We take, they take. This is a little bit different because we do have check. They could take the pawn though. But maybe these pawns are just so strong that it's worth a piece. I would think that's probably true. So, okay, but king c2 in the game, and then bishop a5. Yeah, so I was just trying to defend my pawns, really, and then rook b8. Yeah, now I'm trying to queen. So when they went here, yeah, I'm like, hey, go for my pawns. I mean, this kind of counterplay seems artificial to me because, I mean, we're about to, like, possibly queen over here. So, yeah, this check followed by that, and that was mate. I didn't even see it was mate, which is means I need more mate and twos. Because, like, I didn't see that was mate. Looks really obvious now, but yeah, I did not see it. So I'm a little slow with that, but hey, we got to win. It looks like I've won the last few games in a row now, so I think I'm mostly satisfied with that. I'm not happy about the way I played the ending, but everything else, you know, when I was in my right state of mind, was pretty good. So this is Stacia, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.